everybody, welcome to the video. We're driving to my parents' house, so you're a prop. But today we have to go to the dentist. I'm going to the dentist, and then my kiddos are going to my parents' house. And it's not really a busy date after that, but I am doing laundry at my mom's house. And then tonight my husband's going skiing. So, well, he's going snowboarding. But he won't be home until late. So it's just me and the boys hanging out today, trying to figure out what we're doing. Yesterday, exciting stuff. If you saw my Instagram, by the time this is posted, it'll have been days ago. But I got my first chicken egg, and I am so happy and excited about it. I also have been putting together the invitations for New Year's. That has been so exciting as well. Lots of exciting stuff. Let's see what today looks like when it's just us. Also, my kids are singing. Good morning, everyone. I've got motivation today, so it's gonna be great. First, I want to talk about Ezra's birthday. So he turned 1 last week, and on his birthday, we just had a in-the-house day, made some food. We didn't open any presents or anything. We just did literally just an in-the-house day. Gregory was working that day, so when he came home, we just kind of wished him a happy birthday and did some little things. But that was about it for his actual birthday. Then this weekend, we had his birthday party. We did bear-themed stuff. I'll insert some pictures over here. So it was very first birthday themed, and we had, I just bought like a little, I went light on decorations this year. I did a little kit from Amazon that wasn't, like, it didn't say my very first birthday. It was, we can barely believe you're one, or something like that, on a big sign. And I've never done a big sign before, but I didn't really know how to, because I haven't done a birthday party for like one of my kids in our new house yet until now. So I was like, I don't really know how to decorate. I had talked to my sister-in-law about it a while ago, and the initial plan was just too much to do with what I had to like put together. I was making these like labor-intensive cupcakes, so it was kind of a lot, and I didn't have a ton of time for decoration, but everything kind of worked out, and we had quite a few people there. And then he got to open some gifts. He got a couple of books, a lot of snacks, which he really likes, didn't you? So he got a few gifts. We did snacks when everyone got there. We did egg bites, which were totally a hit. And they were like bacon wrapped egg bites. Pretty easy, totally a hit. Gregory made them. And then after we snacked, we visited a little bit and did presents. And then after we were done with presents, we did a little more visiting, and I had him take a break because he was not hungry at that point in time, because we did between meals. So we did snack stuff plus egg bites in case people like didn't eat, and the egg bites were just good in general. And then we did cake. A lot of people just had cake. Well, we did cupcakes. A lot of people just had cake. After that, we did cake smash, and then a lot of people left after that because it was a really short party, which was totally fine with us. And then we just kind of chilled. The cousins came over. The boys' cousins came over, so we spent the weekend with them and went to do a little shopping in the evening that night. Went to bed. We played like games and stuff, woke up, and they hung out for a little while. We were supposed to have game day, but no one ended up coming, so we just kind of chilled, and Gregory and I cleaned and reorganized a bunch of stuff in the house, like from the party and everything like that, after the boys went to bed last night, and that was pretty much our weekend. Now we're on to Monday, and I've got clothes to rotate, because someone grew out of his 9-month clothes. Disaster in 10 seconds. Just like the story of my life. Anyway, okay, so yesterday I took down all the summer clothes, piled them right here. This is all the winter clothes that he has left, minus the clean clothes that are in that pile. That is the 12-month clothes that I put away clean
And then Simon used, well, my mom used for my brother, and then it was clean. But because it's out in my basement, even though the tote was pretty much sealed except for that, I'm still going to rewash them. Just because you can't take chances with baby skin. Anyway, so this is going to come out here because I have a tote set up to put all the 9-month clothes in. Which is empty, except for like that stuff. There we go. Summer clothes packed away. I will probably, instead of putting away the winter clothes, just stack them right here. So I'm hoping that by tomorrow or the next day, he'll be able to start wearing 12-month clothes. But the problem that I have is this. The 12-month clothes, well, the 9-month clothes aren't like super duper tight where it's like, okay, that looks uncomfortably small, because I don't want to let it get to that point. I don't ever want to let it get to that point, but you can tell that like the pajamas are too tight, and sometimes, especially depending on which set of pajamas, he wants them off. He doesn't want to sleep in them. He wants them off his feet, whatever. And he sleeps in primarily, I think, exclusively footy pajamas. So they're nice and warm because sometimes I don't want to let the clothing get too small because it's already like not super comfortable or whatever. It's not worth it, you know? So I'm just going to start like sorting these out. What's Gabriel's, what's Azariah's, and then make sure none of Azariah's stuff that I'm putting away is 12-month. The only problem is the 12-month pants are a little big, but I think it'll be fine because we don't go out a ton anyway, so hopefully it'll be okay. The clothing is secure. My baby spilled applesauce everywhere, so that's nice. I'm gonna just toss this in the side of the bucket. Okay, so now, because I'm gonna leave the stuff that's in his closet until I get all the clothes clean, so that he has clothes to wear. I gotta get him dressed today and all that. I am gonna go through the 12-month box because it's a whole tote and I don't know that he needs that much. I'm not totally sure. So the issue that I had with 9-month is that even though it was supposed to be a whole tote, there wasn't enough of like winter stuff, and there was a lot more summer stuff because that's what Gabriel wore, and I'm just like, it's fine. So I sorted it all out, and the only thing I'm not going to rewash are the socks. And then I immediately put it back in because what I do whenever I take a size out of the bin, I sort it so that I sort it into summer and winter piles, decide if I'm going to use both piles, which, because Azariah is growing fine, but he's just a little smaller, like on the smaller side, and he just now got into his 12-month clothes, and he just turned a year, versus like around this time, I think Gabriel wore his 12-month clothes for like a little bit longer, but that was it, and then he was done. So because of that, I am going to wash the summer clothes. There aren't a ton. The stack was pretty small because I don't include short sleeve onesies because every time we go to like a new size, the styling and like what he wears kind of changes because, you know, newborn, 0 to 3 month, whatever, newborn, I try to do like almost exclusively like zippered sleepers because that's all I put on them, and onesies. And then once they get a little bigger into the 0 to 3 month size, I have mostly zippered onesies, but I also do a little bit of like other outfits, 2-piece outfits, whatever. Because at that point they're a little easier to dress for me. Then, you know, once they hit 6 months, I have like a good mix, and I try to go a little bit away from the sleepers, and I use the sleepers literally just for like pajamas, and then the rest I use for something. I use them for something. I also found all of the shoes for Azariah that he will need for a little while, which is nice because initially I had them on his Christmas list, and now they no longer need to be on his Christmas list. So the styling habits kind of change. So I'm going to wash all the summer clothes as well as all the winter clothes just to see what the styling habits are, and I think he'll wear them into like some warmer days in the spring, and I'll be glad that I don't have to like go and find them and wash them and all of that just to get him dressed that day. Additionally, I'm going to get Gabriel's clothes put away, but I have all of my bins of like dirty clothes out in the entry right now. So I go through the clothes when I open the bin, and I go through, and there were 2 items that I took out. One was a swim trunk, like a set of swim trunks, and the elastic, totally shot, tossed it. And a onesie, super old, super like loose and raggedy. He has tons of onesies, doesn't need it. So I set that aside. I usually donate stuff if it's in good enough condition, but if it's like the elastic is shot and their swim trunks, it's probably not going to help anyone I'm donating it to, and the elastic is shot. So most places that sell stuff like that won't sell it, and so it just isn't going to help anybody. Now, could it really help somebody? Potentially, yes, if they were very needy, but most places won't even take stuff like that, so it's just going to get trashed anyway. I go through and like glean out stuff that like the elastic got shot while I was in the box or what have you. And then when I pack them back up, like I'm doing with his 9-month clothes, as I put things in there, I take out anything like that I don't want, and I'll pare down, because usually they collect clothing. Especially if it overfills the bin, or if there's an outfit that like I really don't care for or something like that, I'll get rid of it. So far, everything for 9 months that I can think of is going into the bin, except one onesie that I want to get rid of, which is this one. I hate this onesie, but I'm going to donate it out. There's nothing wrong with it, I just don't like it. But I'll keep looking as I go through, once I get the rest of his stuff out of his closet. But like his bins are empty right now, because I hardly ever go in there for anything except socks. At this juncture, when they're littler, I go in the drawers a lot more. Just the way that I have it set up. Gonna put away Gabriel's clothes now. It's nighttime, but I got all of the 12-month clothes washed. These are all of the other clothes that I had to wash, including Gabriel's. So what I'm gonna do is take all of that out of the closet, sort this out into Gabriel's versus Azariah's piles, and then get all the 9-month clothes and put it up there. Then when I'm done with that, I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to show you tomorrow, but I got everything folded and rolled and put away. It took me forever. So now I gotta go do laundry in my room. Yay.
Love, Genevieve.